Anyone who ever says that rental property is not a hassle is lying to you. They're trying to sell you something, or they have never done it themselves. I just got a phone call where one of my rental properties in North Charlotte was just shot 67 times. Let me put up a video where we have driven out and now seen that property and worked with the insurance companies. No one was hurt, no one was killed. But anyone who tells you that owning rental real estate is just easy money, I'm gonna call bullcrap. Because there are things that happen. Some of them are terrifying. Some of them are hilarious. This is a little of both. I hope you enjoy the video of watching a property that we oversee, that we bought for one of our investors. One of the 5,000 got shot 67 times in North freaking Charlotte, North Carolina. We just got here to this house with 67 bullet holes. We've been in contact with our property manager for 15 days. That's the chief operator, VP of operations at Bedrock, has been in communication with the property manager. And we've been waiting for the tenant to vacate because he basically said, hey, this house is all shot up. I don't feel safe here anymore. I need to break my lease, which is understandable. We're not going to go after them for that. I need to break my lease and I'm gone. And so they turned in keys. They're out. They're gone. We got clearance from property management to go into the property and shoot the videos we need, both for the owner and for the channel, just because I've never seen this before in my life. We got clearance to go into the property. I said, I'm going to drive out for that just because it's, I'm never going to probably see this again, a house with this many bullet holes that we rent. We get here today. It's been 15 days since the event happened, all the bullet holes. We got clear to go in on Monday. It's Thursday, the 7th of November today. We've got bids to fix the property up, probably going to end up more like $4,500 to get it fixed up from all these bullet holes. We're clear to go in. Me and my cameraman have driven out today just to do this work, and we walk into the house and the tenant's there. He's a burly gentleman with a whole bunch of tattoos. He walks out and he's like, you guys need something? I'm like, yeah, we were clear to come shoot video and get insurance stuff rolling. And he's like, oh yeah, I still live here. We were clear to enter the property, but what we don't want to do is get any tenant right problems going on, because if he's got a lease and he's paying his bills, he's got rights that we can't just walk into his place. And so he says they're actively moving out the last load of stuff, just waiting for a truck. So we're going to go grab lunch. This may become a very long day because the tenant's actually still in the house. He's sitting there, even though everyone had told me to this point that he was out of the house, he had turned in keys, and we were free to go in. That's crazy stuff. But that is, if anything, entrepreneurship. Things just never go how you think they're going to go. Let's go grab some lunch, and we'll come back in an hour and talk about the bullet hole house. Like and subscribe if you're having a good time. All right, so we are here at one of our properties in Salisbury, South Carolina. We bought 15 properties in this town back in 2019. This one is unique because it just got shot up in a drive-by shooting. We came out because I've never seen one of my properties shot up. I don't think that's ever going to happen again, hopefully. Like 67 bullet holes. We wanted to see it before it got repaired. We have to talk to the owner and let him know what's going on. We wanted to understand what happened in this specific property and shoot some video before it got repaired, just because it's a crazy thing that's happened. So 67 bullet holes shot up our property. So let's count the bullet holes. One, holy cow. You see a couple there? 2, 3, 4, 5. That front window, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right here on the door, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's some up here I can see. All right, I gotta get into this lockbox. All right. Power's still on. All right, so those are from the front door. Man, those bullet holes really do pass through drywall, don't they? 2, what were we at?
10 or 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's still stuff in here. The guy's not gone. Yeah, so this house we bought for $92 back in 2019, and right now it's probably worth $315. It's appreciated well. The neighborhood feels rougher than it is because it's been shot to pieces. They've quoted us like $3,300 to fix it, but I'm guessing it's going to cost closer to $4,500 to fix it. Just a simple little house, a starter house. And it's something that we'd buy kind of all day long. Besides the bullet holes, it's been a wonderful little rental for our owner. We'd buy a dozen just like it. Let's go upstairs, see what's up. Hello! Bullet holes all the way to the back of the house. Check this out. So this is the back bedroom on the house. Bullet holes in the wall all the way to the back of the house. That means these bullets went all the way through the entire house. That's crazy. That's like nothing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, all the way out the back of the house from the very front. And that's not holes, but this is bullet holes right there. And then check out this door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullet holes in a single door. That's crazy. No one died. No one was injured. But you can just see how much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullet holes in this single wall. And I bet there's hit the window too. That's crazy. I just saw a Ford Explorer go by. Maybe it came in through here and did some weird janky into the wall. That's crazy. I don't even know how many bullet holes is this. It's a lot. It's a lot of bullet holes. All right. Well, that's it. One of a kind experience. 60 bullet holes in a rental property in Charlotte, North Carolina. It really feels like they shot like 20 bullets, but they just tore through the house. If you can see right here, this bullet is actually one of the ones that came through the front window, and it buried itself right here in this wall. So this bullet went out the back wall, it went through this wall, it went through this wall, and it came through that front window. That's crazy. It was really like 20 bullets or 15, 20 bullets, but they tore through 4 or 5 walls apiece. Look at this. You can see just how many bullets skimmed down that wall and tore it up. Yeah, that's the nicest thing I've ever seen on a rental that we oversee. We oversee 150 rentals in 9 markets, and I've never seen anything like this. It's certainly the most insane thing we've ever ran into. The house looks fine. The air is working, the water is working. It's actually in pretty decent shape, and the bullet holes are pretty easy to patch. It's going to be easy enough to get back on the market, but what a crazy thing to have happen to a rental property that you're involved with. We drove out here today just to look at this, and it's the wildest thing I've ever seen in any of our rentals, but not the most expensive thing. We'll talk about that later. That's crazy. All right, so we just got done looking at this house that has had all the bullet holes. Based on our count, it's somewhere between 25 and 35 bullets that went through, in some places, 4 and 5 walls. They came out the back of the house. I would still buy it. And my reasoning behind that is, it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath in a decent neighborhood, very good tenant. They've not been late on their rent. It's been a good experience. I would still buy the house. I'd still buy 20 just like the house. This is the craziest experience we've ever had, but if you consider the amount of months we've had rent from our portfolio, we're probably bumping up against 600 or 700 months worth of rent. This is the first time we've ever had a house shot up. In the grand scope of economics, it's really not the most expensive thing. I'm super glad no one was hurt. If someone was hurt, we would have not even shot this video because it would have been in such bad taste. But it's just an interesting house that did get shot up. At the end of the day, we'll still sell this house. We bought it for, I think, $190,000. We'll still sell this house for $350,000, $360,000 within a 5-year hold. It's been a good asset. It's been an interesting asset. Hopefully we never have this happen again, but certainly it happened this time. We're excited to share it with you guys. If you guys have enjoyed this, like and subscribe and follow along. We will see if we can keep showing you interesting stuff that happens when you manage rentals, real estate, or do Airbnbs.
Driving out to the bullet hole house, dealing with the insurance company, dealing with the tenant disappearing, and dealing with the investor, those are all things that fall under business management. My property manager did absolutely nothing in this situation except tell me, hey, your house got shot up, and then gave us kind of crap information to go out and say, yeah, the tenant's out of the house. Turns out 2 weeks later, the tenant was still in the house. And so that all falls under business management, which is a crucial piece of property ownership. Click on that link and you'll be able to follow along with a more nuanced conversation on the things that property managers do not handle, like dealing with the insurance claim from when your house gets shot 67 freaking times.